officially nicknamed the land Enchantment, but also known as the Colorful State. New Mexico was the 47th state to join the United States of America on January 6, 1912. It has a population of 2,096,082 people as of 2019, making it the 36th most populous state. New Mexico is bordered by the state of Oklahoma, Utah, Texas, Colorado, and Arizona. Hello friends, I am Vali Beiramzadeh. I am here with new video from its Incredible Facts 313 channel. Please subscribe my channel before watching video. I hope you enjoy from this video. Please stay with us.
In the name of God. Hello friends, welcome to the new video. I am Vali. We are at your service with a new video from the Incredible Facts 313 channel. I hope you enjoy watching this video. In this video we speak about 15 captivating facts about New Mexico. Officially nicknamed the Land of Enchantment, but also known as the Colorful State, New Mexico was the 47th state to join the United States of America on January 6, 1912. It has a population of 2,096,829 people, as of 2019, making it the 36th most populous state. New Mexico is bordered by the states of Oklahoma, Utah, Texas, Colorado, and Arizona. With 121,590 square miles, 314,917 square kilometers of land and water, it is the fifth largest state. The capital of New Mexico is Santa Fe, situated centrally in the state's northern regions. That's enough fast facts about the Land of Enchantment for now, though. We're here to learn some of the more interesting facts. 1. People have lived in New Mexico for at least 11,000 years. Archaeological evidence shows us that the first people to call the region now known as New Mexico home arrived sometime around 9200 BC. They came from the north and were the direct descendants of the first intrepid explorers who traveled from the far east of modern-day Russia into modern-day Alaska via the Bering Strait. These early nomadic people survived off the land, eating what they could gather or hunt. For thousands of years, life continued in a very similar way to this. Around 300 BC, people began to farm crops and lived in simple huts called pit houses. 2. The people of New Mexico lived in complex advanced societies long before Europeans arrived in North America. By 1000 AD, the Puebloans were the most prominent group of people living within the region. These people had learned how to not just live in the harsh arid climate, but to thrive in it. They moved from pit houses into permanent planned villages with irrigation, terrace-style farming, and developed complex social structures. The pueblos, as the Spanish later called their towns, were almost always based in highly defensive positions at the edges of cliffs or on rocky mesas. While these people are commonly called the Puebloans, each pueblo had its own identity and quite often their own language, with just their culture and ancestry in common. 3. The first Europeans to reach New Mexico were the Spanish. The first Europeans to explore the Americas, in general, were the Spanish, too. Some of these early Spanish explorers reported tales of highly advanced cities within the New Mexico region. Fray Marcos de Niza, a Spanish missionary, became absolutely convinced that these cities were some of several fabled lost cities of gold. This subsequently led to an expedition led by the conquistador Francisco Vázquez de Coronado into the region between 1540 and 1542. The first Native Americans that Coronado's expedition came across in the New Mexico region were the Zuni people, one of the many Pueblo peoples. The expedition ultimately found no trace of any cities full of gold and eventually gave up and returned south. 4. New Mexico was not named after the country of Mexico. The name Mexico originally comes from the Nahuatl language spoken by the Aztecs. It refers to the region of central Mexico, which lay at the heart of the Aztec Empire. The Spanish explorers who first set foot in the New Mexico region decided that the land was similar to that of the Aztecs and called it Nuevo Mexico. It wasn't actually until much later, in 1821, that modern-day Mexico gained its independence from Spain and chose the name of Mexico. 5. Santa Fe was founded more than 400 years ago, making it the oldest capital city in the U.S. The land that now encompasses New Mexico State was first declared a province of New Spain in 1598 by King Philip II of Spain. Commonly shortened to Nuevo Mexico, the province's full title was Santa Fe de Nuevo Mexico. The province's first capital at San Juan de los Caballeros was short-lived. The capital was relocated to La Villa Real de la Santa Fe de San Francisco de Asís, later shortened simply to Santa Fe, in 1610. 6. Spain was chased out of New Mexico by the Pueblo people. Spanish rule in Nuevo Mexico was harsh, to put things incredibly mildly. The governors were increasingly greedy, with their main goal in the region appearing to revolve solely around extracting as much wealth as possible from the Pueblo people and their land. Many heinous acts were committed during Spain's early rule in Nuevo Mexico, ranging from enslaving the Puebloans to outright slaughtering them. The last straw to break was when Spain attempted to wipe out the Puebloan religion. On August 10, 1680, the northern Pueblo towns rose against Spanish rule, first driving out the colonizers from the local areas before moving in on Santa Fe. Santa Fe was besieged by the Puebloans within 3 days, with all other Spanish settlements lying in ruin. While the Spanish were effectively driven out of the region, they returned in force with much more vicious tendencies 12 years later and retook the land. While the revolt was short-lived, it was the only case of a successful Native American uprising against European colonizers. 7. New Mexico didn't seem to care when Mexico gained its independence from Spain. While the Mexican War for Independence was a long and grueling fight that ran from 1808 until Spain's defeat in 1821, it was a fight that focused on central Mexico. When the New Mexican government took over, the New Mexicans seemed to care little. By this point, the people of New Mexico, whether Puebloan or Spanish in descent, were more unified and focused on New Mexico itself rather than any controlling government or empire.